Welcome everybody to the finale of Haikyuu Season 1. We're really excited. We've been loving this show so much so far, and I'm sad that Season 1, it seems like we've just been flying through the show. We've been going through it so much faster than I thought we would. It's been a joy to watch, and
it's been a lot of fun.
I'm sad for it to be over, but it's not over because we still have like more seasons.
And by the way, it's not often that we binge something, but we just watched 7 episodes today, and then yesterday we watched 4. Yeah, we don't normally do that. We don't even with Naruto when we're in a place. Well, when we're in a place with Naruto that we really love, we would watch 10 episodes at a time or whatever. But
it was very rare.
It was very rare, and with the pacing of Naruto, it's not nearly as good as this. So it's really rare for us to binge stuff like this. We're not normal people like that. We're not kind of people who are like, oh, I love this thing, I'm just gonna keep watching until there's nothing left. But with this, it's rare that we're like this, and it's rare that we enjoy it to the point where
easy to watch it.
Yes,
and I mean, we don't know at this point how people have reacted to our later reactions, but so far the support has been incredible and so positive, and I think that really helps us to we're just not worried. We love the show. You guys love the reactions. Everyone wins. It's not a stressful thing. We're not worried about people coming after us for any little thing we say. So thank you guys so much for sticking with us for this first season, and then hopefully for the rest of the show. And I'm scared for this final episode. I feel like there's gonna be some really sad moments.
You know what it's called?
What's it called?
The Third Day.
The Third Day? What does that mean?
Well, Christ came back on the third. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's the third day of the tournament.
Oh.
Because there was the second day. There was a day break, remember? I know.
Are they going to go and are they going to watch?
Episodes. I'm sure they will.
I
don't know why they wouldn't.
I really hope that Aoba Johsai can pull it out.
No chance.
I think I
not
believe
a chance.
in it. I believe
not
in
in,
it.
Not
and
in one episode.
Cheering them along.
No, it's gonna cut, and it's gonna be that same shot of that motherfucker from Shiratorizawa looking down at, instead of how Oikawa was looking down at Kageyama in the last match. There was a similar framing in Oikawa's flashback of that dude doing the same thing to Oikawa. I think we're gonna get that same shot, and it's gonna be Shiratorizawa won, and it's gonna be so shocking and fucking crazy.
And then we're gonna have to pick it up for them next time. That's
yes.
To me personally, I think it could go either way.
It's the finale of the season. Gotta hype up the next season somehow.
I'm ready. I'm super excited. Support the official release. Please please subscribe. Check out our Patreon. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
we're in school.
Tanaka. He's in the main character seat? What the fuck? Everyone else is heads down looking at their test or whatever. Whoa. My god, how epic was that? How insane. Last time. Man, this team is fucking legendary, dude. This team is legendary. They started a dynasty with this shit.
I don't know how I'm gonna adjust to the third years not being there and having some new first years.
It's Ushiwaka. Ushiwaka? Is that so his name is Ushikawa. They're calling him Ushiwaka. They aren't watching?
They're in school. I guess they're not
that.
excused from school when they're not in the tournament.
Yeah, skip school.
Hinata と影山が初めてバレー部に来た日は春高に行くって言った。地予選は8月だっけか。俺たちでもう一回行く戦に浸ってる余裕ねえよ。俺はここで退いて春高に3年が出られるように絶対そこまで残って1、2年見てたら 少しでも早くあいつらにって思った。有望なあいつらメインの新体制チームですとしては絶対に。
大地、それって大地は首相っていう重い立場だけど、自分を完全に殺す必要ないんじゃねえの？だからそう決めてたんなら何も。そうじゃないなら最後くらいもっとやりたいようにやんなよ。俺は言った通り居残る。1、2年に出て行ってください。考える。大地と朝日がいなくてもな。
俺って言ったべよ。もともと進学希望じゃ出て行ってくださいって言われたら俺だってまだやりてえ。お前らとまだバレーして。
He just wanted to leave with dignity.
武田先生、バレー部のことでちょっといいですか？
はい。
Thinking about all the weak points in his game. All the points he could have kept instead of lost. Even if it's just one.
「試合出られた。どうだった？楽しかったか？ただし
いいえ。いいえ。
だろうな。の思うように体が動かない。ボールは飛ばない。楽しいわけねえよな。
中学まではみんなでワイワイやるのが楽しいって漠然。それが俺にとってのバレエでした。でもそういうんじゃない。そういうんじゃなくて、あいつらみたいに自分の体をボールを操りたい。強い奴らと対等に戦いたい。
勝負事で本当に楽しむために。向井かじいさんの方な。監督に昔よく言われた。俺はもちろんエースじゃなかったし、スタン集もきついし、やめたいと思ったことも。でもエースを決めた時思った。俺はこの一本のために何十時間も練習して、この一試合、この一本、この瞬間をまたきつい練習もやれるって思ったよ。よっしゃ、やるか。いや、今までだって時間足んねえからな。
ツッキー、ご飯食べ。
山口うるさい。
ごめんツッキー。
菅原と沢村は進学クラス。前々からインターハイ終わってに菅原は。
失礼します。
Wow.
菅原はわかるが、勉強に専念した方が正直、部活を続けてお前にメリットがあるとは思えない。
先生、メリットがあるからバレエやってるんじゃ。
は試合でのレギュラーメンバーですよね。
ええ。
スポーツ推薦の身とも日頃の成績は優秀ではありますが、それを
Never listen to this guy. Ever. Never, ever listen to this dude. Never, ever listen to that guy.
やっぱへこんでんだろうね。今日は朝練も午後も休み。昨日の今日だな。強かったな。青葉すげえ強かった。今回俺たちはいい勝負でき、今回と同じくらい前線できるかはわかんねえ。
Yeah.
でも正常は同じだけの強さを安定して、向こうのタイムアウト中の様子見たが、今度選手だけでミーティングが成立。監督たちは後ろから様子を見守る。助言はするだろうけどさ。選手が常に考え、試合の中で臨機応変に対応していく。こっちがどんな飛び道具を持ち出しても素早く攻略される。なのに向こうはなかなか崩れてくれね。ストレスがたまるんだよ。正常の練り上げられた強さを前にしたずくで点を奪っていく。
Oh shit. Oh my god.
それが白鳥沢なんだろう。今までの練習とか経験とか全部力だけ
Called
で
it.
しょっていく。まあ勝利までの過程なんて関係。コートにボールを落とした方、それが全て。
OP1. See, they just got stomped. They're getting smashed.
Yeah.
もし君たちが無理をすれば変えていて、それでも今しかないからと試合に出ようとしたならば、一時の感情で動くべきでないこともある。挑戦できることならば選択肢はある。剣に落ちることがどうってことないなんて言いません。時間を超えていくには相応の努力や我慢、犠牲に費やす時間も他の子らは勉強や将来確実にここには当然差が生まれ、その差に君たちは大きく後悔する。
What if you just really want to fucking play volleyball?
考えて選んでください。年後、10年後に後悔しない。
If I was them, I'd regret not playing volleyball.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not over for them. I thought that
I thought, but I guess it's
maybe they have
seemed
another
like
tournament.
It. Well,
Like
yeah, they're talking about the spring tournament, so
maybe there's one more chance.
yeah.
I was under the impression that like that was
That
their
one
chance
was, like,
to
the
get
year-
in.
yeah.
I thought that was like based on their performance here, they would qualify for like access to future tournaments. But if they didn't make it to like the proper place there, then
いっぱい試合すんだな。
Holy shit.
where are you going?
I thought he was gonna hit him with it while he was on. I was standing here the entire time. Out the window.
怪我すんなよ。先輩たち今日休み。なんでお前ら。
They're all like,
もともと部活ないし。
3年間引退なんかするわけねえ。
どういうことです？3年生は残りも春高に行くって言ったの変わらないですよね。やばいやばい早く。
good, good, good. That's so nice. I thought that they were out after
I thought that was
last
it.
one.
I thought that was it.
I'm so glad we get more time. Because they're just starting to get good as a team, so if that was it, that would just be, like, devastating. If some of those weirdos showed up,
Every
everyone's in
single person is there.
Actually, I came here to tell you guys I'm resigning as coach.
I can't work for free here, and well.
で、今日のインターハイ決勝優勝は白鳥沢だ。
Not even close. Or it
It
was
was
close. It was close.
正常が
県内でさえあの正常強くなるしかねえ。次の目標は春高だ。出場する3年にとっては最後。
This will be their last.
Yeah.
Okay.
小さな巨人の行った舞台。
とりあえずここは首相に一発気合い入れてもらおうか。
昔カラスノが一度だけ行った舞台、東京オレンジコートだ。もう一度
Let's go. Fucking Tokyo. I'm so hyped for season 2 right now.
I know. I was like, oh my god, we like just got this one season, it was so good, and then we're gonna have to switch everything up for the next season. I was like really scared, but now it's like we just get to continue on and do what we're already doing, and it's gonna be so good.
Kageyama, 次こそ絶対に勝つぞ。俺たちで、みんなで。
おう。よし、休憩終わり。バイク練習行くぞ。
その向こうは決して見ることのできない。
次、ゲタ。
お願いします。持ってこーい。それが。
What an incredible first
so
season,
good.
man. Oh my god, that was,
was so good.
Incredible. Oh my goodness.
Very satisfying. Do you feel satisfied right now?
Yeah, that's the word I'd use.
I still can't believe that almost half the season was just the tournament, and it just went on for so, like, when we're watching, like, I'm like, oh my god, all that stuff happened too, but it seems so long ago.
That fight was incredible. That was an incredible battle, an incredible match, and it ended up I called it from the beginning.
I know. Well, the thing is, I wasn't thinking that I didn't know that there was the spring tournament.
I didn't either, but I thought that
you were right, but
I was considering they would do that for next year, like all this setup, but no, it's going to be for spring. I don't know where we got the idea that it was like the third year's last time, but I thought that this was going to be their qualifier or to be invited to nationals, whether depending on how they performed here. So if they didn't make it far enough, then they wouldn't be invited to the national tournament. But no, or yes. But there's there's another like regional tournament.
Yeah, what I didn't realize is that there was like 2 tournaments within the
which makes sense
year.
if you think about it, because why would there be like, just one for the whole year? That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
So.
Well, yeah, I had just been confused because like I feel like normally there's tournaments at like the end of the season, and before that there's just like games. But in this, it seems like it was up to them to organize their own games, and then the competitive stuff is purely a tournament.
Well, I think they're also now getting into entrance exams, so they're like halfway through the school year at this point. So like around this time is when people would be like cramming for their entrance exams.
Which is why they are saying like sometimes the third years.
The third year should just stop, because
I'm so
if you
glad
want
they're
higher
not,
education.
though. I was like, because I was thinking that they like this was their last chance and they were done for, and then we find out that they're not done for, but they might leave anyway, and I'm like, no, because like the 3 of them are so good, and I like getting 2 seasons with them instead of 1 is gonna be so nice, because they've established everyone. And they're all so good together that I'm like, oh, if we just go into season 2 and are shaking it up right away by taking away like key members and like introducing new people, I was
it's like
worried,
starting from zero.
I was worried how it was going to go, because it would be starting from zero if you're disrupting the entire team.
The captain, the backup setter, the ace, all gone. And then, like, so much of the foundation of the team is based on that. So to remove that the second tournament arc.
Is at some point it does have to pass down. But I think it's too soon, and I'm so glad they're sticking around, because I think with them there, the first years will have more time to develop their skills and bond with the second
Yes.
years and just like fine tune their stuff, work on receiving, you know, get a bit more solid before they're left to like scramble again and make a whole new team.
I wonder if there's going to be if there is going to be some academic trouble that's going to interfere with the next tournament. Like if Suga is going to be like, you know, I thought I could do it, but I can't, and, you know, I gotta pull out, I'm sorry, guys, and then, you know, how that's gonna affect things. I wonder if that's gonna be a thing, or... Because,
or
like,
if,
yeah,
like,
I wonder...
They don't seem to have parents as of thus far, but, like, if one of their parents is like, no, I'm like, forcing you to come out of volleyball because you're screwing everything up,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, that they've set it up so if they do bring it back, it could get interesting if they're in the spring tournament and things start to, you know, go bad school-wise. But honestly, this season was just so good. This was my first sports anime. Didn't know like what it was gonna be like, but I think this is exactly what we needed on the channel. You guys probably agree, but this was the perfect thing to add in that's like a shonen and high energy, high action, but so different. It's a completely different feeling, and just the messages of like teamwork and believing in yourself and like loving what you're doing is so nice. And it's not like other shows don't have those aspects, but just set in the real world, it's so much more just applicable and believable because the stakes aren't someone is going to die if you don't work together as a team. It's just about you all love the sport so much.
Yeah.
And if you don't succeed, then you're done kind of thing. And it's like, and that's enough. And that's even more because there's so many different emotions and different people all like working for the win, and they're all there for the same goal. And it's really nice.
It makes me wish that I like at least tried to explore sports when I was in school, because I was so against any of that shit, and I fucking hated school. But like I just imagine like how much different, like when I picture and obviously this isn't real life, but when I picture like my overall school experience, this is like so different from like what I remember school being that I could not imagine. Like before watching this, I could not imagine myself playing sports or being involved in like proactively in like school life. But now I'm thinking like, how much differently would my life have gone if I found something like this that was awesome, instead I was just playing video games and fucking around with my friends, which is awesome in its own right. But I just imagine like it's just so different from what my experience in high school was, and I just, it really makes you think like, well, what if things went differently, or what if, you know, maybe I would have enjoyed something like this in school. This seems fucking awesome. This is a great ad for volleyball for high school sports.
I think it's a great ad for anything, just to find the thing that you love and do it, and that's why I really like this anime, and I think that it has like improved at least volleyball, probably other stuff, but I think as far as an anime like go out and do it kind of thing, it really sells it. It really makes you want to do like anything in your life that you've been kind of like, maybe I want to try that out. It makes you like be like, maybe that could be my thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take more time for the things that I want to do and make that a priority. And I think for kids who are watching this that are like in school, I think it's a really positive, it's just in general so positive. Everything, even the failures and downfalls, are spun into a learning experience. And it's so good, and I think that this is a really great show for people to watch.
I agree.
I don't think there's anything in this show that I'm like, that's like not a good message, or like that's, you know, that's a bit depressing. Like even the stuff that is sad, it's still like so good, and you're still rooting for them, and you know, they still believe in themselves. After
it's really hopeful.
They get beaten, and then coach cancels practice, but they all still show up because they believe in it and they just want to get better.
Yeah.
And I love that. And all the characters are so good. Hinata as the main character, what I love about him, what I wrote down earlier, is that I feel like in other shows, specifically, like I'll just reference Naruto, sometimes the main character, even if they want to be better, they sometimes don't take initiative, and someone like comes in and like really pushes them. Oh, you should learn this new move because you have literally one move and you need to improve that. But what I find inspiring about Hinata is that he only had one thing, and that was just his pure, like, instinctual, like, just jump into the air and smack. But he during the game, like, the time that he opened his eyes and he just saw something new and immediately was like, I want to try that. I wanted, of his own accord. I mean, of course, everyone else also wants him to do that, but he can recognize in himself, I can't get by on doing just my one trick. I want to improve so that I can keep playing and the team can keep playing and there's more opportunities to get the ball, you know? And I just think that's... I really admire that, and I think he is a really admirable character in almost every way. He's just so good, and I think in another show, or if it was written differently, it could come across as, like, stupid or, like, annoying to just have a main character that's so... Yeah, guys, let's do it. But it works
Hinata, with the message of the show.
It works with the show. It comes off as really genuine, even though it's so overdone. It's like the same thing every time. But he does have moments where he gets down and needs people to help him out. But he's not perfect. He's not just so happy all the time. But at the end of the day, he loves doing what he's doing, and he won't let anything stop him.
The thing about this, it's all about the framing of the show. They frame they frame everything it's not about winning. It's never about winning. They want to win because it's always comes down to, like, winning is never the final thing. The final thing is, I want to play more games.
Yes.
Like, that's what they said at the end. It's like, they're probably gonna get, like, when Hinata and Kageyama were talking, they were like, I think Hinata was just like, they're probably going to get to play so many more games because they won or whatever. And that's like, that just, it says so much about the perspective and, like, the theming of the show that the victory is not winning a game or winning a tournament. It's getting the opportunity to improve yourself and play more games. That's a way better lesson than just, like, keep trying and you'll win. It's like, winning isn't the end goal. The end goal is being able to do the thing that you want to do, and you should be fighting to be able to do the thing that you want to do as much as you can while you can, and enjoy it as much as possible. That's the end goal. That's the objective.
The victory of winning isn't just that you won against that team.
It's because it gives you opportunities.
Keep going and have more opportunities. And I also really like that, like, if you fall forward, like, don't, just because it seems like you're losing, don't just surrender to that, because when you surrender to the fact that you've lost, that's when you lose. Like, when you give up, that's the real loss. So I really like this show.
It's a really good message. It's a really good message because it focuses on growth instead of on like, reaching a conclusion. It's not about reaching, like, your potential. It's about finding the next thing. It's about growing and taking control of your own time and your future in a way that you actually want to. It's hopeful, and it's about growth. It's not about, you know, if I get better, then I can get to the point where I'm the best. It's like, if I get better, I mean, there is the whole thing about becoming, like, the little giant or whatever, but that's like a pie in the sky thing that drives him forward. But that's not what he wants. What he wants is to be on the court, to play, to experience more.
It's not goal. I want to play volleyball so that one day I will be the best volleyball player in the world,
and everyone will look up to me. Yeah.
It's, I want to be one of the best volleyball players in the world so that I can live my life playing volleyball. Not, you know, I like it.
It's like, it's the difference between, like, Goku saying, I want to be the strong, like, Vegeta says, I am the strongest. I want to be the strongest. Goku says, I want to become stronger. That's the difference. There's a difference in mindset, and that drives you forward, because one is about growth and you know, one is about the journey, the other one is about the end. When you're always thinking about the end and the conclusion, and when it's all over, I want to be in this spot. That's not as good as me want to grow and get better, and that's it. That's the end. That's the satisfaction.
Yes.
That's the thing that sates my efforts, is just the continual process of getting better.
And I really like that as well, because when there's the definitive end goal of I want to be the best or I want to be this, the getting there can like feel like a chore, because
Exactly.
like again with Naruto, it's like he's got the end goal and then gets lost along the way, or like, oh, this is so much work, because the work isn't the enjoyable part. You know, so that's why I like this. It seems like every little thing is so fun and so exciting, and I can't wait to get to season 2 with you all. Hope you guys enjoyed our season 1 reaction for Haikyuu. You can check out our Patreon to get a week ahead, and probably some season 2 stuff's already going to be up there. And yeah, I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
Bye-bye.